Alright students, today we are going to dive into the fascinating world of matter and learn about how it is classified into different categories. Matter is all around us and comes in many different forms, so let's explore how we can classify it based on its composition. First, let's talk about elements. Elements are the building blocks of matter and are the simplest form of substances. They are made up of only one type of atom, such as oxygen, carbon, or hydrogen. Each element has its own unique properties, which are determined by the number of protons in its nucleus. By understanding elements, we can better understand the basic building blocks of the world around us. Next, we have compounds. Compounds are made up of two or more different elements that are chemically bonded together. This means that the elements in a compound are combined in a specific ratio and cannot be separated by physical means. For example, water is a compound made up of two hydrogen atoms bonded to one oxygen atom. By studying compounds, we can see how different elements come together to form new substances with unique properties. Moving on to homogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures are uniform in composition, meaning that the components are evenly distributed throughout the mixture. This can be seen in solutions, where a solute is dissolved in a solvent to create a homogeneous mixture. An example of a homogeneous mixture is salt water, where the salt is evenly distributed in the water. By understanding homogeneous mixtures, we can see how different substances can mix together to form a uniform solution. Lastly, we have heterogeneous mixtures. Heterogeneous mixtures are not uniform in composition, meaning that the components are not evenly distributed throughout the mixture. This can be seen in mixtures such as trail mix, where you can see the different components like nuts, raisins, and chocolate chips. Heterogeneous mixtures can be separated by physical means, such as filtering or using a magnet. By studying heterogeneous mixtures, we can see how different substances can exist together without forming a uniform mixture. Now, let's talk about how we can classify matter based on its properties. One way to classify matter is by its physical properties, such as color, shape, size, and texture. These properties can help us determine whether a substance is an element, compound, homogeneous mixture, or heterogeneous mixture. By understanding physical properties, we can identify and categorize different substances based on how they look and feel. Another way to classify matter is by its chemical properties, such as reactivity, flammability, and acidity. These properties can help us determine how different substances will react with each other and whether they will form new compounds. By understanding chemical properties, we can predict how substances will interact and change when they come into contact with each other. In addition to physical and chemical properties, we can also classify matter based on its state of matter. Matter can exist in three states: solid, liquid, or gas. Solids have a definite shape and volume, liquids have a definite volume but take the shape of their container, and gases have neither a definite shape nor volume. By understanding the states of matter, we can see how different substances can change form based on their temperature and pressure. In conclusion, matter can be classified into elements, compounds, homogeneous mixtures, or heterogeneous mixtures based on its composition. Elements are the simplest form of matter made up of one type of atom. Compounds are made up of different elements chemically bonded together. Homogeneous mixtures are uniform in composition, and heterogeneous mixtures are not uniform in composition. We can also classify matter based on its properties, such as physical properties like color and shape, chemical properties like reactivity and flammability, and its state of matter as solid, liquid, or gas. By understanding these classifications, we can better understand the world of matter and how different substances interact with each other. Keep exploring and learning about the amazing world of science.